Are you tired of spamming 100 plus strangers per day on social media and getting little to no results? In this video, we're going to give you the 27-word phrase that she used to get 2,700 people to say yes to her business and products and services over the last 26 months alone, plus rank advance 6 times in the last 90 days, all for free, without spending a dime on ads, all through social media. Welcome to this training. Let's dive in.
All right, drum roll, please. Let's reveal the sentence that I use to transform people in my news feed into contacts and friends who want what I have to offer. Write this down because I'm going to screen share in a little bit and it'll disappear. But a form of this question is what I use. Did you know that I used to deal with the same issue? Would you like me to share with you what I did to get past it? Okay, it's basically two questions. It starts out when we see that somebody needs help. Did you know that I used to deal with the same issue? And maybe I had the problem, or maybe my father had the problem, or maybe my husband had the problem, or a friend had the problem and I was helping them. Okay. Did you know I used to deal with the same issue? Would you like me to share with you what I did to get past it? Now, how I share is I do not shove my product there. These are actual posts that showed up, and you may not be able to see them, so I'm going to read it. So from someone, she said, being home so many days, it felt it was a good time to practice stillness and presence, and especially gratitude to be alive, to breathe the mood. Lovely, right? Very lovely. And then she says, now after all that is changing and happening, I feel restless, agitated, and deep sadness. In this moment now, I believe hope and healthy change can come and is coming. And then she starts asking questions. Are you awakening to the needs of humanity, to equality, to what you're here for? And she went on and on about the plant and the beautiful flowers. Now, here's what I would respond to her. You may not know that I have been dealing with these same questions. I've been feeling the same way. Would you like to know how I'm dealing with it? How simple is that? So let's say she says yes, I'll say, okay, let's move over to private message. Let's move it over to private message because what I have to share with you is personal. Let's move it to private message, because remember, this is newsfeed. It's on her page. What I have to share is personal. So if somebody says they're going to share something personal with you, it doesn't sound like spam, right? It's, I'm going to share something intimate and personal with you. Well, let's not pull bait and switch. When I go there, I'm going to say, yeah, I completely feel these same feelings. I have a few ways that I get myself over it. And I give her some mindset things because from my past, I've learned how to take control of my emotions. And I say I have other tools and supplies and supplements and things I do that help me. And here comes the next question. I don't just drop the link to them. I say, do you do any of that as well? Do you do any of that as well? How many of you ask people if they're already doing anything you're doing? I hope you do. Most of the time when I get something in my private message, nobody has asked me if I wanted it. Nobody's asked me if I'm already doing it. I just hear, you're going to love this video. Why? Why am I going to love this video? We haven't even had a conversation yet. Do I open them? No. No, I want someone, and I will actually respond and I'll say, what made you feel that I would be interested in that? I'd really love to know. Tell me, why did you think I'd want to see it? And have you ever noticed it's always from people you haven't heard from in forever? It's like they keep you around as friends so that they can just drop the spam on you because they're not going to send it to the people they really care about. I never give the brand name to begin with. I just say, do you do anything like that too? We now start the conversation. All right. Debbie is a dear friend of mine. She's probably on tonight too. Now, we love dogs. I've got 2 standard poodles. She's got 1 pup, but she is so into rescuing animals, especially dogs. She posted 28 minutes ago, urgent, dog with mouth duct tape shut, spotted in bush. Update. CARES and the SPC for the area will be out there today searching if anyone has any sightings. Dog was last seen. Okay, now how many of you, your heart just stopped a little bit? Dog with duct tape over his mouth. Does she want to hear right now that I've got a product if I didn't know her already? No. I'm going to say to her, oh my God, Debbie, thank goodness you're out there helping that dog. Oh my goodness. And then I might send her a private message and say, how I would love to know more. How did that make you feel? Are you okay? I'm so glad that you care about animals like I do too. Did you know, and this is true about me, it's really true. Any stray dog in the neighborhood will come find me. If I'm out, they come straight to me somehow, doesn't matter where I am. And I have returned every dog to its owner that has ever found me. Except in one case, I had to find a new owner because the owners moved and forgot to tell the dog. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not. So the dog was barking on the front steps, and the neighbors around, like I said, does anybody know when they're going to come home? A neighbor was outside and said, oh no, they moved away. They left the dog behind. I said, you've been sitting here watching that dog? Did you call it? No. So I scooped up the dog, fed it, and put a call out to my friends. Does anybody want this adorable dog? And thank God a friend did. So I am 100 for 100 on lost dogs. And that's what I would say to her. And yes, do I have products that can help animals? Of course I do. And the people who love them. But I start out letting her know I care. You may not know, but I'm like you, and I have a wonderful track record of getting people back. I'm going to say a prayer and hope my angels help your angels get this dog the care it needs. How long have you been involved with those rescue agencies? I hear people complaining that all they get in their newsfeed are people who are sick, asking for prayers, needing hugs. They say it depresses them. I say, those are people you could help. They are asking for help. Are you going to care about them? That's my question to you. You start caring about them. Maybe today they're not going to buy. Maybe it won't be instant. Although this morning I did have an instant team member because I helped somebody. I just said we had gotten the conversation to the point where she said, well, I would like to see what you're using. I gave her some information. I gave her a testimonial and a link. She went straight to the link. I get notified. She's already on my team. That fast. Happens like that often. That's not a once in a while thing for me, but I'm not saying 100% of the people sign up right then. But our friendship has become like this. Why does this work? It works because people first have to get to know us. And this is true in any relationship. Think of any friends you have, online, offline. First, we had to get to know each other, right? And then in that first meeting, we had to like each other enough to want to keep getting to know each other, want to keep communicating with each other, keep engaging with each other, okay? How many times have you stopped engaging the minute somebody, right after they said hello, said, here's my product, right? How many people will you say no to because they started out with their product instead of just allowing a normal relationship to grow? Well, after the engagement starts happening, people either learn to trust us, trust that we do care about them, that kind of trust, or they start sniffing, right? Something's not smelling right here. I can feel a pitch coming. Can feel it. It's coming. Did you know that I've dealt with that same situation? Would you like to know what I did? Did you know my father had knee surgery that did not go well? Would you like to know what I wished he had done instead? Did you know that I was in Facebook jail 6 times in 5 months? So I completely understand that you're frustrated with Facebook. Would you like to know what I finally learned and why I've been able to stay out of Facebook jail for the last 2 years? Does that sound like I care about somebody who's having problems? If it sounds like I am, good, because this is how we be friends and not billboards. Okay, last one real quick. All right, Rachel. Hey, everyone. So today I colored my hair. What do you think? All right, now, coming out of where we've been to, a lot of people are sharing their hair color stories. What am I going to say? I'm going to say you look beautiful, which she does. I don't have to make that up. You look beautiful. And then I'm going to write her a private message, and I'm going to say, just out of curiosity, because I didn't think maybe you want to say this out on the news feed, but what did you use to color your hair? I have to get special color because I have allergies and sensitivities. So I'm just curious. Did you see? I have to use special hair color. You may not know they have allergies and sensitivities, but I'm just curious. What did you use? It looks gorgeous. I start a personal conversation. I don't know if you can relate. I would say to her, I don't know if you can relate to that at all, and leave that as a question and see what she comes back with. Have you ever had that problem? Can you relate to what I'm dealing with? See, there's another way. Can you relate to that at all? Write that down. We didn't put it on the slide. Can you relate to that at all? Question mark.
There you have it, my friend. We hope you enjoyed it. If you got value, click the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. Definitely ring the bell so you get notified every time we publish new content and new value to help you build your business. We'd love to hear your feedback, breakthroughs, takeaways, questions in the comments below. And be sure to click the link in the description if you enjoyed this snippet, this 27-word phrase to help you sponsor, recruit, get customers all for free through social. We've got something special for you. Click the link below in the description, and we'll see you in the next training video.